The best moment in 2015's The Witcher 3 contains no dialogue, or cutscenes, or monsters, or villains, or combat of any kind. It works because of the interplay of creative choices made by its developer CD Projekt Red. You first encounter this hill, or at least I did, on the island of Ard Skellig during the Sunstone quest, approximately 90% of the way through the main story. You're trying to reach Kaer Mawir, and since its fast travel post had not been unlocked yet, I was forced to take the long way round, and I'm so glad I did. The long way brings you to this shrine atop a hill and an old stone road on a mountainside. Just as you reach it, the best song in the game drops in. And you see a breathtaking vista, and you hear the wind gusting. As you make your way, the combination of sounds and visuals leads to, on the user's part, a slowing down to enjoy it, which then leads to reflection. How far you've come on this journey, how close you are to the end, because you can kind of feel it. And that amazing bittersweet emotion of not wanting this magical ride to end, but also having to see how it ends. The openness of Skellige feels like a breath of fresh air after the claustrophobia of the first half of the game spent mostly in Velen and Novigrad. The award-winning visual design extends to something as simple as this stone road, which has seen better days, and efficiently imparts a deep sense of history. This feeling of history and authenticity leads to greater immersion. The credibility also extends to the sound design, where the most important aspect was just getting the right wind. They also reduced the insect sounds because of the lower temperatures and high mountains of Skellige. This whole region, from the climate to the scenery to the accents, is inspired by Ireland, Scotland, and Scandinavia, and the culture and religion are roughly analogous to the same regions but before the dominance of Christianity. Even the sonic identity comes from Celtic sources, like the song you hear. The Fields of Ard Skellig, composed by CDPR's music director.
My name is Martin Przybyłowicz. Good luck with that.
Which was inspired by a Gaelic song from the late 18th century. It's about a woman who's in love with a sailor who's been out to sea for a while, unsure if he'll ever return. This is remarkably similar to a story from Witcher lore.
Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
From which the Sunstone originated. Gelban fell in love with Dillion, but she was leaving with the White Fleet, so he created the Sunstone and gave it to her as a way for her to let him know that she finally loved him back. When used, it would show its location to Gelban. Dillion sailed off but never used it, and Gelban eventually died of sorrow. In real life, however, the boatman did return and married the songwriter about a year after its composition. This must have been a purposeful choice by
Martin Przybyłowicz.
Right? To have a literal song about a woman waiting for her lover, never knowing if he'll return, echoing an almost identical in-game story? The only real difference is being switched gender roles and a different outcome. Of course, this deeper understanding of the music is not needed to appreciate the wonder and awe of the world, characters, and story that CD Projekt Red created. Did they intend this dovetail of the story nearing its climax, enchanting music, and arresting visuals to evoke a feeling of reflection at just this moment? Or is it more that when you make a game so good in every department and limit fast travel that players are bound to have these moments on their own? Anyway, I guess I'll end by saying sometimes take the long way round. You just might find the best moment in the game.